Up on 5:30 here tonight, and the city of Phoenix is struggling to regulate short-term rentals like Vrbos or Airbnb properties, and this is all according to a new audit.
So we've talked a lot about noise complaints to out-of-control house parties. It's all getting jammed up apparently because they're not registering with the city, and many officers don't know how to flag them as problem properties. David Caltabiano is live in Phoenix. You talked with one homeowner who's been fighting this for years.
Nicole, that's right. I talked to Susan Edwards, who actually formed a neighborhood alliance to fight back against these short-term rentals. She looked at this audit and she is discouraged, especially with the listed solution years away.
It seems to me, and I think most of us, glaringly slow when the problem is mushrooming. It's metastasizing at a phenomenal rate.
That is Arizona Neighborhood Alliance Susan Edwards' interpretation of the City of Phoenix's audit on how officials are regulating short-term rentals under their ordinance. Among the findings, departments need to better work together on the issue, and police needs to train their officers to issue citations for short-term rental violations.
Why don't we have a task force like Scottsdale?
A frustrating fact for the Phoenix resident.
Why can't we be a leader? Why do we have to be a distant follower?
Before Edwards was able to change the deed restrictions in her historic neighborhood, she was met with a short-term rental next door.
Next thing we know, it's frat party city over there.
She didn't expect her beloved neighborhood to feel like ASU.
Next morning I wake up and they're playing beer pong in the front yard so loudly I had to shut the windows.
The city ordinance requires short-term rentals to be registered with the city or else face a fine. Since 2020, there are 1,504. Edwards says her organization, Arizona Neighborhood Alliance, found that number to be estimated much higher through various databases.
Phoenix had 10,242 short-term rentals.
The audit pulled 5 police reports on short-term rentals from 7 Phoenix precincts. Of those 35 reports reviewed, only 24 calls about properties were not registered as short-term rentals. The report finds, due to a lack of training about the ordinance, officers did not refer the violations to another department. Lastly, the audit solution gives Phoenix police 2 years to train their officers on those citations.
What does it take to get something done? This is how many years? And it's just mushrooming. That's the terrifying part. This is a step, and I commend them for doing this, but also if they would talk to us.
And with the Super Bowl coming up in the Valley, a lot more visitors surely will use those short-term rentals once they visit here. So a lot of homeowners that live next door to them are worried that the problem will continue. Live in Phoenix, David Caltabiano for Arizona's Family.